Where did it all go, Elias? Aunt Marta's voice, a fragile whisper, sliced through the stunned silence of the boardroom, a silence thicker than the dust on the long-dormant ledgers. Elias, usually the picture of collected confidence, found his gaze darting from the empty savings column to the accusing eyes of his family. The family business, built brick by painstaking brick over 3 generations, was teetering on the brink, its foundation cracked by an invisible thief. A cold dread, far more potent than any coffee, began to seep into his bones. The initial investigation was a flurry of frantic phone calls and desperate meetings. Uncle Ben, a man who believed in order and spreadsheets, pored over every transaction, his brow furrowed deeper with each passing hour. Elias watched, a gnawing suspicion starting to form, a shadow flickering at the edge of his mind. He remembered Liam, his cousin, the charming, seemingly dedicated financial advisor they'd hired just 2 years ago, the one who'd insisted on handling all digital transfers personally. The pieces, though terrifying, began to align. Elias confronted Liam in a quiet corner of their ancestral home, the scent of lemon polish and old wood unable to mask the tension. The discrepancies, Liam. They all point to you. Liam's initial feigned surprise quickly crumbled into a chillingly calm confession. He didn't stutter, didn't beg. Instead, he met Elias's gaze with an unsettling smirk, a glint of something cold and calculating in his eyes. It was so easy, cousin. You all made it so easy, he sneered, twisting the knife deeper with every word. The revelation shattered the family. Aunt Marta collapsed, Uncle Ben's face turned ashen. Elias felt a surge of white-hot fury, a primal urge for retribution. This wasn't just about money, it was about trust, legacy, and the very fabric of their family. Liam, after delivering his cold admission, simply vanished, leaving behind a trail of devastated lives and an insurmountable debt. Elias vowed that day, staring at the wreckage of their dreams, that Liam would pay, and pay dearly. Elias spent months in meticulous preparation. He didn't rush, didn't make a single impulsive move. He delved into Liam's past, uncovering a pattern of smaller, less significant cons, a history of exploiting goodwill. He discovered Liam's carefully cultivated online persona, a digital facade of success and philanthropy, designed to lure new victims. This was Liam's true Achilles heel, his vanity, his need for public admiration. Elias knew exactly how to dismantle it. Liam had started a new charitable venture, leveraging his polished image and a carefully crafted narrative of helping struggling communities. He was hosting a high-profile fundraising gala, a spectacle designed to secure large investments. Elias obtained an invitation, his heart a drumbeat of anticipation. He moved through the glittering crowd, a ghost among the unsuspecting, his gaze fixed on Liam, who was basking in the artificial glow of admiration, oblivious to the storm brewing. At the height of Liam's keynote speech, where he painted a tear-jerking picture of his humanitarian efforts, Elias made his move. He projected irrefutable evidence onto the large screen behind Liam, bank statements, forged documents, and meticulously archived communications that exposed every detail of Liam's scheme against their family and others. The crowd gasped, their murmurs growing into a furious roar as the truth unraveled before their eyes. Liam's face, initially a mask of confusion, contorted into a desperate, panicked snarl. He tried to deny it, to spin a new lie, but the evidence was too overwhelming, too precise. His carefully constructed world began to crumble around him. The cameras, once focused on his charismatic smile, now captured his public humiliation, his desperate flailing. The charitable facade shattered, revealing the calculating con artist beneath. Chaos erupted. Investors, feeling duped, demanded answers. The authorities, alerted by Elias's prior submissions, arrived swiftly. Liam was led away in handcuffs, his once charming face now etched with fear and fury. As he passed Elias, their eyes met. Liam's held a venomous hatred, but Elias's held a quiet, settled satisfaction. Justice, a cold, hard justice, was finally being served. The weight of betrayal began to lift. Weeks later, the family business, though scarred, began its long road to recovery. The funds, or what remained, were slowly being recouped, and Liam's victims were finally getting some closure. Elias sat in the boardroom, not with dread, but with a quiet sense of peace. The cost had been immense, but the lesson learned was invaluable. Trust, once broken, could never truly be mended, but a family, united by adversity, could, against all odds, heal and rebuild. The echoes of betrayal would forever serve as a silent, powerful guardian.